EDC4L. AYO, Daeni. Today I want to share something with you that is a little bit random, but I think it's on everyone's mind. 5 things that I think everyone needs to maintain and or update on their rifle. So to get started, I just want to ask you to kindly and bravely hit that like and that subscribe. So with that said, thank you. Now shall we continue? Hold on. So like I was saying, 5 things that I think that you should upgrade or maintain on your firearms. First off being, hold on. I think that people underestimate the importance of having a good holster and or sling. Buy a nice trigger. The next thing that I think that everyone should take into consideration is BCGs and parts for the BCG, specifically extractors. I say this because when you use certain casing cartridges that's like steel, it can wear at the metal that is in the BCG, and once the extractor goes, the weapon actually becomes quite difficult to operate. So if you're going to do something, you might want to invest in some BCGs because, you know, they're inexpensive. They're relatively inexpensive now, and if you do need to change up, it's an advantage. So you know, you do that. The next thing that I want you to take into consideration when you're going to upgrade a weapon or to maintain is the lower receiver. The lower receiver now is one of those things that you can literally take the trigger system out of your rifle and drop it inside of another lower receiver. With that said, that's why it's important that you invest in extra BCGs. When you're trying to build a gun, especially if you're going to build guns in the future, it's good to just have extra BCGs lying around. And BCGs and lower receivers, lights and sights. I'm gonna put them both in the same category. I say this because they're interchangeable. You can put them on multiple weapons, so you might want to get some lights and sights for your ARs, some for your shotgun, and some for your handguns. Those can be relatively cheap. You might have some cheap ones on hand and then expensive ones for certain things. If you're into like competition, you want to have some that are good for are specifically designed for competitions. If not, you know, you want to have something that's cheap that you can leave lying around the house. That way if you get banged up, because, you know, it's a house rifle and it's being thrown around securely or it's being moved a lot, you're not too concerned if something happens to the sight and or the laser. Alright, and I don't know if that was 5, but I got one more thing that I think everyone should get. Some cute dogs. Look at these guys. Huh? Come here. Come here. Come here, Obi. Good boy. Come here. Come here. That's it. Sit. Nah. Hershey's not playing me no mind. Forget her though, right? Another thing that if I didn't mention, what was that? I said retention, sights, BCGs, lowers, and what else? Dot. Oh, I'm gonna just throw this one in. If it isn't, the 5th one's gonna be an extra one. You might want to invest in magazines. Magazines are hands down, and ammunition, of course, but magazines are very important because when you realize you don't have any, it's really hard to come by, especially in hard times. So if you do it, you might want to invest in some magazines. So those are my top 5 gear that you should try to invest in or maintain when times are good. With that said, thank you for watching. Remember to hit that like and that subscribe. And you guys, what are you doing?